Hello, no
Greetings and
recap.
welcome. Greetings and welcome. When we last left off, our adventurers had a saucy goblin possessed by a devil, trying to charm our ever elegant
We
Bellatrix
weren't
out
talking
of more
about
than just
this.
her
We're not.
perks.
We're not talking about this.
Oh no, we're talking about this.
We're
It's in
not.
the recap.
No.
Como is missing.
Question
Norris
mark.
is having a crisis of conscience,
No
and
recaps.
Cyril is currently MIA as well. Our party begins where we left off with a chaotic twosome trying to get down to something gruesome.
I'm about to fucking
Take it
delete
away.
this recording. This under a minute recording.
So where would the devil and Bellatrix like to go?
Where were we going?
I don't know. That's why we needed a fucking recap.
Yeah, but the recap didn't fucking leave a state where we left off at.
Do I really
You
have
all
to
had
go to the
just
end of
finished
the
shopping and buying magical items. However, you are still slightly shy of what you owe for the
Actually,
goblin's deal. Oh no, you
no.
paid it off. Right, the ring. The
Yeah,
ring paid it off.
the
The
amulet
ring
paid it off.
Yeah, because
Bravo.
Lady Breva wanted to be nice and get Bellatrix out of the deal.
Yeah. So now
Can't
that
wait. Can't wait until Lady Breva figures out that Bellatrix is Trixel.
I tried. That's one of the things I tried to talk to you about, and you didn't want to talk about it.
It wasn't D&D day.
Fuck you.
Later.
That's the same energy as it's not anniversary day.
When our anniversary is in 2
Why did you
days.
say that so sadly, Andrew?
Literally a day for anniversary.
Yeah, now a day. Our anniversary is tomorrow, Sunday. So yeah.
Congratulations. I'm glad you are unhappy together.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn, apparently 9 years of unhappiness, babe.
Look, I stand by anyone can marry anyone and be happily unhappy together.
Got through it.
We're not married.
Common law ain't a thing anymore.
Technically it is, however, it's not acknowledged by most courts.
Technically, it was thrown out of the rule book a long time ago.
If I remember correctly, it got thrown out of the rule book in 97?
97 Supreme Court was something versus common law. Basically, a woman was common law married to a man who literally bankrupted her, put her in a massive amount of credit card debt, and went to Supreme Court over it. So common law is no longer acknowledged on the federal level.
So, where would the devil and Bellatrix like to go?
Agatha.
I mean, don't look at me. I'm just following along.
Bellatrix would like to go see Agatha again. Possibly buy a bronc.
Indeed, that is actually what we were planning on doing.
I'm pretty
Yes.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she wanted to do.
Yes, that is actually what you were planning on doing.
Yeah.
My broncs are not for sale. Norris's dad's walking out with a bronc. What the fuck?
While also being chased by a elderly woman with a stick trying to get her bronc back.
Come on, DM, narrate.
You and the devil make your way from Lady Breva's shop to Agatha's, and easily enough, You just walk right in. There's no open or close sign on the front door. You get the feeling that Agatha didn't get that for free.
We'll have to find her a free sign.
Agatha is not at the front desk. 10 minutes go by. 20 minutes go by. 30 minutes go by. You wonder if the place was actually closed, but Agatha left the door unlocked.
The
Bellatrix.
devil wanders around and starts walking into the back.
Yeah, Bellatrix says the same.
You guys wander into the back and you catch Agatha in the tub. Ah! What the hell?
Add to notes. Get doorbell for Hagatha.
Just magical curtain appears in front of her. Oh god, stop it. You could have knocked. Why didn't you knock?
We came in.
Well, I mean, we did. We
Kind.
did knock. You just didn't hear it.
You no knock, I heard no knock. Agatha has excellent hearing.
Hagatha can't hear shit.
You
Sure
didn't hear
about
us
that?
walking around for like 30 minutes, Agatha?
No!
We were out there waiting for you.
Agatha was busy.
I just gagged.
I was trying to take a sip of my drink.
Y'all some gutter-minded motherfuckers.
Fuck you!
It's not what she said. It's how she said it.
Right? Right?
As she puts on some clothes and comes out behind the curtain. What do you want?
I wanted to show around my friend. Wait, did we visit her as Trixel? We did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard from a friend that this was a very good shop. Are you telling me that he was wrong?
Your friend? You mean you?
No.
She taps her eyes. Nothing gets past Agatha, dear.
Then why were you coming on to me?
Hmm. The offer still stands.
Oh God, no. Are you too lazy to bring out the token onto the screen?
Oh, you want the token?
Not
You want the token?
yeah,
Okay, give me 1 second. Files.
Yeah.
Now, what can Agatha do for you?
Well, I don't know. I've just been dragged here by my companion for the next day and a half or so.
You
A-
dragged the devil in my shop?
A day and 3/4, and I was showing him around. I had a deal with him to where I had to spend 2,000 gold on him. We fulfilled that deal at Lady Breva's shop, but I loved your shop so much last time that I figured I'd show him around this time.
I don't have much inventory, and you can't have my Bronx.
But
No Bronx. They're my Bronx.
just one Bronx.
They're my Bronx!
Did we clear you out last time?
Yes.
And no one's given you free stuff.
Agatha hasn't had time to go around for free stuff yet.
You had time for a bath.
You get a bonk on that knee. She can't reach her head. Just a swift boom to the knee. with a
Now,
stick.
now, dear Bella, don't be too ungrateful. You did, after all, get so
I
bit
know.
much use from her.
Well, Agatha, if you haven't had time, maybe we can escort you.
Again, I ask, why you bring a devil in my shop?
I'm
She
kind of,
has she has no choice but to bring me along.
I'm stuck with him for the next day and 3/4, sir, not a half. It hasn't been a full half day yet.
What was the deal?
It kind of just said that I had to spend 2,000 gold on him.
Hits you in the
And
knee
she
again
did.
with the stick. The exact wording of the deal, dearie.
Specifically, that he is not allowed to make deals with any other person but me for 2 full days, and in turn, for my part, I have to spend 2,000 gold on jewelry, specifically rings, and whatever else that he desires. And that pretty much sums it up.
I went a little easy on her.
He said it
Seeing
was
as
my first
how
time.
it is her first time.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm Googling a spell.
What? No. He's bad.
She gonna interfere?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Well,
course.
the contract's fulfilled. What could she do?
Agatha's gonna walk up to you. Ulrich, bonk you on the head with the stick. Cast banishment.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I need a charisma saving throw.
I am not very happy with this, but ah darn.
Oh
Did not
shit.
make it. The devil feels the pull of the banishment spell take effect, but instead of being sent to the nine hells where he is supposed to go, he instead returns to his current home on the material plane in the devil's right hand.
I will remember this, bitch.
What the fuck?
And Ulrich Constantine is now back.
Um,
Oh,
Well,
damage.
what
I think
the
you
hell?
just, I think you just broke the
Nope, deal's not broken.
why? Because he's in the gun?
Nope, because you fulfilled your deal. And technically, if Ulrich stays near you with the gun, you should be fine.
I I'm not sure if that's how it's going to work out the
Uh,
best, but
Technically, he is near Bellatrix, is he not?
but I think you upset him.
I I think
What's
you
he going
will
to
be.
do?
I, I don't know.
Well, for one, probably kill you.
He can try. Many have tried, many have failed.
What the fuck?
I wish she was joking. My father took 3 contracts out on her. The woman's still alive.
But now I hope you know you've just made this incredibly awkward for me, as I now have to spend all of my time with my friend, which is, well, not that awkward truly, but
Are you trying to say you don't like me, Alaric?
I
no,
don't
in
think he wants
fact
to
I like you
sleep in the
quite a
same
bit.
bed as you.
Technically, he can just leave the gun near you.
I don't think that's.
The
Yeah,
gun stays with me.
yeah.
Okay. I just provide options. It's not the first time I've dealt with an archdevil. Been alive a lot longer than you think.
How long is that?
Hmm, 2,000 years?
You look really good for your age.
Flattery will get you everywhere, my dear.
Wait a minute. Hey, is she a celestial?
She is a
Like,
fae.
oh, that's even worse.
Oh, jeez.
Why do you think the
I,
discount spells are fucked up?
Why did you just fucking ruin our chances of actually being successful in combat?
Because he sobered up the next week.
we'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No, the devil
It's
should not
fine.
be problem now.
He kind of really wasn't a problem as of right now, anyways.
You wanted the double D.
What the fuck?
You want? I can bring him right back.
But that would be unfair to Ulrich.
Well,
That is the catch-22, dear.
to be fair, I was learning quite a bit from him and how he acted.
We
Not quite something that I asked to learn, but I did learn quite a bit.
I was just trying to figure out his motives and who he was. I didn't even get his name yet. Do you happen to know his name yet, Ulrich?
Well, in fact, actually, I do know part of his name, but I can't say it.
Uh, Agatha?
He has to offer that information.
And he was gonna tell me eventually. I just know he was going to.
I doubt it's the last time you will see that devil.
Yeah, but he was kind of bound to me and wasn't allowed to make any other mischief unless it was towards me.
Well, now he can't make any mischief at all. Win-win in Hagatha's eye.
He does indeed seem to have a weird attachment to you.
Yeah, maybe it's for the best.
Devils are often attracted to strong women. I should know. I've had 5 of them after me in the past.
Oh, Agatha. You.
What is with people in this campaign and wanting strong women?
Why don't you ask yourself
Strong
that, Norris?
woman. I have to say, that's a bit hypocritical coming from you.
I
Especially
was
the redhead.
including myself in that.
Well, that just killed the whole fucking side quest shit that Bellatrix was gonna do with the devil. Thanks, DM.
You're welcome. Or should I say, you're welcome.
Well, what are we gonna do now, Mr. DM?
I don't know.
We were waiting on Cyril, but we can head home to my place and rest up.
You
When
weren't
did
even
Norris get
with
here?
us!
Actually, I was met you outside the shop, Lady Breva's shop. I've been here.
You.
That's where we left off, is me meeting you outside Lady Breva's shop.
Yes, but you didn't specify that you followed us to Hagathas.
We'll say it happened for the fucking hell of it. Ah, you little Doris boy.
You weak, I don't like you.
Tell me, oh pompous one, how is your father?
Still going well. You still stealing from our dumpsters?
Still blowing up churches?
Very much.
Wow!
Damn.
After all, if it isn't mischief and mayhem, it's got to be one of us.
Oh no, Agatha sees all.
Oh, I have an idea about what we could do. Do we happen to know where the goblin escaped to?
The sewers.
Well, then looks
Good
like
luck.
looks like we're
Even
taking a trip down there then.
even Agatha refuses to go down there.
Is there no
The
good
only
stuff for
place I
Hagatha
can
down
guide you
there?
to in the sewers is not a place we can go without a lot of coin. And,
Agatha don't get free things there. Everyone wants
uh,
arm and leg. Literally.
I once had to trade a dwarf's beard. It was a really interesting day.
Well, I doubt he's gonna be there.
I actually have one of those. And she runs off to the back, comes back with a fucking box with a. It's like a shadow box that you would present like a mask, but instead it's a beard. Agatha got this one for free. Yes, she did.
Well, that's nice.
And slightly terrifying.
Look, Norris, you can actually get facial hair now.
No, it's not for sale. It's like Agatha's Bronx, not for sale.
What is for sale?
What you already bought.
I would hate to know what you do with that beard when you're alone with it.
Technically, you already know.
Do we now?
Much to Agatha's displeasing. Next time, knock.
Technically, Ulrich didn't see that part. The devil did.
They both can see the same thing at the same time. They're both aware.
Oh, Ulrich's fully aware of what's happening. That's great.
So is the devil.
And we can
That's
both
great.
see parts of each other's memories, although he can see all of mine, whereas I can only see part of his.
Alright.
Bits and
If you
pieces.
wish to go to the black market, fine. Keep your coin purses in your bag. And I will point to the magical bag.
That's where my stuff stays anyway. Don't you know I hoard everything in there?
Did you guys buy like the ever holding satchel from Agatha?
No, I don't think we did.
Now they just have a base bag of holding.
But I already had a bag of holding, so that's why.
Oh, I remember. One of the things that Agatha had in her shop was the satchel of grasping.
But we didn't buy it.
Yeah, because you had an actual bag of holding.
Yeah.
The funny part is I thought about that just so I could say, oh, it's a stick can grasp. That means it can hold a sword or a dagger. Means I could stab people with it.
The
But
satchel, the satchel of grasping is like the bag of holding, but the only thing is it can only hold one item at a time.
all right. If you wish to try and find the goblin, it's our best bet. If there's any information on him, it probably would be in the black market. How much coin do you have left?
I mean, I still have over 2,000, but I do have a little pool that I made, put off to the side of our earnings we made together so far. And I think and that's the party loot, which we have how much in? Like 70, 80?
Speaking of which,
84.
if Bella, I could help you to uh I could help you to earn that back if you want me to.
I mean, I did it of my own choosing. I don't know why you had a devil come out of you. That's a conversation for another day. But
Indeed.
I mean,
Unfortunately, this is completely and utterly my fault in the first place.
I'm assuming it has something to do with your new gun.
Indeed, it has everything to do with that.
And
All
there's
right, go
no
ahead.
way to get back your old gun because that's in the past now.
Technically, it's in Ragnathar's hands from what he told us.
Yeah,
It's his divine right, his
it,
weapon of choice.
it's in a forever ending loop at this point.
With the materials we've collected and some of the rarest things we've acquired, we should be fine.
Did you ever get your
Uh,
whip made, Norris?
No,
I had to kill a
but
huge mimic for that.
I
We couldn't.
think we can find an artifice in the black market capable of it.
I mean, we can get a baby one made too. I did collect the tongue.
Victor scoffs all the way in Pretoria.
We're not going all the way
Oh,
over there.
I wish I could, Victor. I really do. Actually, to be honest, that's why I was holding it till I went to Victor, because technically the tongue will never rot because of the way mimics are.
Yeah, because we cut it off for the. Technically, before it went all goopy.
So let's go see what's in the market. Note, don't mention who you are.
I'm aware of that. Maybe I have a potion in here that can change my form again.
Again, you took all of Agatha's potions already, dear.
I
They
know,
have nothing.
but I know that. I said maybe I have one in my bag.
Oh, I thought you said they here. Yeah, you should have something. Don't know if it'll do what you want it to do, but
I don't know what they do. You didn't. They none of them have any labels.
I don't know what they do.
Then where did you get them?
I don't know. They were
Out of
free.
my dumpster.
All right, who's willing to do some potion testing?
Well, I can help that if you want me to.
I'm not gonna force a
Although
potion on you.
no, I can do it. Though
Dave.
I'm gonna regret this. DM roll a D100 or whatever it is for that chart.
Oh,
Ooh,
don't I
I'm
have a
rolling a
chart?
100.
Don't I have a chart for this? Hold on. I have so many charts.
Nice.
Nice. Let me see if I have a list for this.
Meanwhile, I'm looking for a black market map.
Magic, magic, magic.
No, I don't have mine. I lost a bunch of maps.
Is not anticipating nor taking you into the black market.
Hmm.
This early, anyway.
You fucked up my other plans. What else are we gonna do?
You shouldn't have went to Agatha's. Agatha don't like devils.
Because we were supposed to know that.
Fays and devils don't get along.
She doesn't like me because my family's a rival to her shop, and she steals a lot of the Lady Brevis stuff out of the dumpster.
Leave her alone.
You leave dumpster diving Breva alone, or dumpster diving Hagatha alone. Once it goes in the dumpster, technically it's free.
Now
Free
we
is
now
free.
we know now we know the Breva is also dumpster dive.
I don't choose
Breva,
to set price. I watched you pull this out of a dumpster yesterday, Lady Breva. You shut your mouth, young man.
Lady Breva's dumpster diving in Hagatha's dumpster, and Hagatha's dumpster diving Breva's dumpster.
That's why they hate each other.
Keep stealing each other's free stuff.
Damn, that's a possibility.
I want that to be canon now.
Right?
Here it is, random potion table. Took me a minute. Out of a D100, he rolled a 69.
Nice.
Hmm.
Fame makes the user more famous.
Hey, I have that table too.
That is not what you want to do when you're going into the underground. Here we go.
You get that table off of Reddit.
Yes, I did.
43. because the goblin's doing this too.
Swordsmanship makes the user more effective and versatile with a blade.
I'll get the official map later.
How exactly how effective?
It doesn't say.
Huh. I guess that's up to the DM then.
Just add a +1 to your damage.
Alright then.
I don't think anything happened with mine.
I'm gonna roll. Doo.
Everyone's drinking a fucking potion?
Yeah. Apparently.
84. Rebirth.
Er.
If you die soon after drinking this potion, you get resurrected.
It says resurrects the user if they die soon after drinking.
Yeah.
So you feel no change.
If they die. If they die. Not that I die. If they die.
I mean, at the very least, you're guaranteed reincarnation.
Right?
Although that does make the relationship with the devil much more awkward.
Ew. I think I have that map.
You do.
But did you get a off-branded one?
What are you talking about?
Is that the gridless one, or
Nope.
do you want me to send you the actual map?
I'm fine right where I'm at.
I'm just saying. I have maps, and yet you choose not to use them.
Again, this got thrown at me from left field, so.
You didn't ask for one, though.
I found the Night City Market battle map from Pretoria, which is funny.
Yeah, there's the Night City one. You're using the one with the fish, aren't you? Or are you
Huh?
using the one with the fighting stage?
This?
Oh, you're using that one.
Yeah, but I'm blocking out the spell circle.
Do you just want me to send you the original?
The original would be fine.
This one?
That would work.
Or there's this one that has a fountain in it.
You're going underground. I don't know why you'd need a fountain.
Just then there's a ghost ship Erie one,
It's the Fountain of Youth. Found it.
and then there's that one.
Look, just
So,
because it's a black market doesn't mean it can't be a nice market, okay?
Funnily enough, somebody
There's a dead guy in an alley 2 feet that way. I,
Funnily enough, somebody has a map to that.
yeah, I don't think.
Somebody Thunk knows has a map to the Fountain of Youth. Anyway,
Also, DM, do you want potions to have side effects?
Do what now?
The potions, do you want them to have side effects?
they would need to be stronger.
Yeah, pretty much. These are discount potions found in dumpsters.
I usually don't I usually don't think adding side effects is a good idea unless they give a powerful effect, because then it's a trade-off.
Give me a second.
You need to label your stuff.
I could.
Or
Probably should.
you can just endlessly click.
This folder is named Miscellaneous 1, Miscellaneous 2, Miscellaneous 3, Miscellaneous 4.
Corn. Let me show you my meme folder that every file in is alphabetically sorted so that I can have the perfect meme for any moment. Where's your D&D notes?
Literally that. Good job, babe. Why are you going with that?
That is in my
NPCs.
That's in my documents folder, but
Yeah, but he's
I
not
have a
in
lot
this game.
of documents folders.
The character is, or the character isn't, but the art is.
The character isn't, but the art is. Good job.
Oh
I'm
no!
failing. We're about to meet Sam.
Oh,
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, sweet.
terrifying.
Good.
Maybe I should have gave you the one with the flippin' fighting arena in it.
I bought one of the body armors that have caffeine in it. Not bad.
Delete. Go to Discord.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think that turret card is going to have changed when next it looks at.
Nope, not him.
I think one of a plague doctor mask. Add it to the collection of shit.
You're welcome. Nope. I have to widen it. Because I like this way better. See? It's fine. I annoy everybody. All right, I've got the map prepared and set up.
Yeah.
So, Norris, you're leading them down the sewers.
Become slightly more famous somehow.
All right, dearies, you all have a nice time in the sewers.
You mean the place that you won't even go to?
Yep, have fun.
Yay.
She might owe a few people some money down there.
Yeah, she'll tangle with devils, but she won't go in the sewers. Interesting.
Right?
Then again, there are very few self-respecting devils who would actually go to the sewer for any reason. Although this doesn't apply to the one
Oh,
that's
shit.
technically in my head.
Oh, it's the right map. So,
Ooh.
Norris, you find your way in through the sewers, drudging through the under city. How do you say shit system?
Sewage system.
Yeah.
Welcome to the latrine path. Don't step in the water.
You begin leading the party onward
And I just bought these boots.
So I said don't step in the water.
until you see a dwarf working on what appears to be a pipeline.
Uh, yes, try this. Do, 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 as I try to sneak by.
Hey, if you're going toward the black market, you're going the wrong way.
I'm down. Did they move it again?
Look where
Oh
you
my god.
step, lad. And as you look down, you will see tripwires hidden so well that your passive perception would not have picked it up. You look a little further, and you see that the tripwires are connected to this individual's armor. So that if you went past him, it would yank on his plate mail.
Still watching the door.
I am the guard. I am the guardsman of the black market. State your business.
Shopping, mostly for information.
I don't suppose you have the code.
Would my character know any passcode for the black market given his
You know a code.
Tell him the code, Norris.
Tell him the code and let's be on.
I give him the code?
Aye, that was last week's code. What is this week's code?
We didn't get the
I don't
memo.
know. I haven't been in the city this week.
Poor excuse for a fucking rogue, I swear.
Wow.
I'm
Harsh.
30. I was.
It's just that thieves can't. Can you at least speak to me in this tongue, young'un?
Of course. Unfortunately, I've been out of the city and haven't been able to keep the tabs on the market.
Alright, alright. Bellatrix and Ulrich, you hear them conversing about a chicken. something about it laying eggs past afternoon and how much it would sell for.
Mhm.
He switches back to the common tongue. All right, all right. He goes to the pipe and hits it once with a metal hammer, opening a passageway. Follow me as he begins to walk through the passageway.
Typical dwarf.
Huh. Did you
Okay.
by happenstance lose a beard any, or maybe one of your brothers? Your beard looks exactly like the one that I saw in the shop.
Lassie, does it look like I've lost my beard?
Previously, you could grow it back.
No. A dwarf's beard, once lost, can never grow back.
Good little shaves. They can't grow their beard back ever.
Not necessarily. It's more of a pride thing.
I thought it was actually like some curse.
No. You think a curse could keep this dwarven masterful crafted beard down? Once it's gone, we keep it shaved for we have lost our pride. We need to undertake a mission to get the pride back.
Interesting, interesting. Huh.
An oath, in other words, until
Kind
you
of.
can earn your pride back in a way.
Kinda. Now, come along. We don't have much time until that passageway closes again.
Yeah, well,
And I don't want to be here when you're stuck on the walls. I damn sure don't want to clean you up.
I'm fairly certain you'll be fine anyway.
You
But I
know,
don't
for a short man, this guy can fucking move. He is speed walking towards the exit up across the maybe 10 feet away. But sure enough, as you guys exit the little chamber, it closes completely. If you weren't mistaken, and if you didn't just walk through it, you would have thought that was solid wall.
Oh,
All
he's
right.
almost as fast as the other guy.
The rules of the black market are pretty simple. No starting any fights in here. You do it, you're gone. Permanently. No coming back. Prices are what the seller. God damn, I switched to French. Prices are what the seller deems them to be. If you do not agree with it, keep moving. Other than that, enjoy your stay. Oh, and absolutely no stealing. You steal anything from my black market, I steal your fucking kneecaps.
Ah,
I'm not
thanks to
kidding. He
you.
has a collection in a room. It's kind of creepy.
You call it creepy, I call it trophies.
Okay.
Ah,
Noted.
thanks to you.
Thank you.
Enjoy your stay. As he dings on, takes his hammer and dings it one more time on the wall, and it opens back up, and he basically speed walks back through, going back to the
The sewage?
the
Sewers?
sewer area.
Yeah,
Now that was a quintessential dwarf.
right.
What do you
No,
mean
I'm full of
quintessential?
it. No arguing with these merchants.
Didn't have
Indeed, it
any
would be
plans
a
for
very
it.
bad idea to argue with these ones.
Well, it's a bad idea to argue with Lady Breva, but somehow she still took upon herself to do so.
Well, the difference there is that Lady Breva won't steal your kneecaps immediately. She'll just hire someone else to try and do so.
You weren't there, you didn't know the context of the situation.
Technically, Ulrich was there.
No.
Oh,
He's
Boris.
talking to me.
Jeez.
All I know is she gave Lady Breva a bunch of shit for her prices.
all right, ladies and
Sure, she
gentlemen, welcome to the black market of
Oh, does he have a
Grimfaust.
twin brother?
Yes, he does.
Fucking Christ.
did. Of course.
Oh God, Leth and Sam are here. Terrifying. Alright. Let's see what they've got here and who's willing to sell information.
Alright, keep up.
And it feels good to be back in my own body. Looking through the devil's eyes was weird.
Yeah, he had some weird characteristics about him. It, yeah.
I could see and smell so many different interesting things, though. There were a lot of different things. It surprised you just how many scents there are.
Well,
He
there
just,
is one bit of information, Ulrich, that you now have that the rest of the party doesn't. You know that Agatha is a fey creature.
she stated she was Fae.
No, she didn't. I stated she was above game as a DM.
Then be more specific.
But he knows for certain
Yeah.
in
The
game.
same way the devil can see, that Agatha could see the devil could see Agatha.
Do, 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 do.
Demonetization is going to be all over this video.
We never cared about that
The
movie.
more you know. G.I. Joe.
Hello, kind sir? Right, sir? Yep. Okay.
You making inferences about my gender?
I'm sorry. Hello, kind person? Is that better?
What are you buying?
What do you have?
What are you selling?
I was waiting for it.
No! Why do you have to do it?
I have liquor and meat.
From which region?
Which region are you looking to buy from?
You didn't specify.
He just pulls out a crate, and then another crate, and then another crate, and they're all labeled by different regions of the world. For all intents and purposes, Norris, you know this is illegal as shit. And he probably got it here without taking it through the proper channels.
Do you have
Pity.
anything good from the north?
I got this. And he pulls out a smaller box that says the North on it, and it's got 3 bottles inside. I've got, let's see, Winter's Breath.
Ooh, I haven't had that in at least a year.
They discontinued the manufacturing of this particular liquor, Bellatrix, you're well aware. And that is because it is essentially just fucking venom with mint. Let's see, what else do I got? He pulls out another bottle. This one is called Tundra Spirits.
Ooh, I've heard of this one, but never had the chance to have it.
Yeah, they stopped making this one because the more you drink it, the more you hallucinated. That's why it's called Tundra Spirits. Apparently, back when the North was barbarian tribes, they had shamans, and this is how they communicated with the spirit world. And he puts that under quotations.
Ooh.
Turns out the making of the alcohol just made him batshit crazy.
Yes, indeed. One
Mercury could cause you to go insane.
And then I've got this. And he pulls out a third bottle, and it is iced over.
Ooh.
This is a drink made from an ice dragon's breath. Very, very rare. It's supposed to be the coldest thing you'll ever drink.
And how much are you selling all 3 of the bottles for?
Trust me, it is very, very cold.
5,000 gold for the dragon's breath, 3,000 for the tundra spirits, and 1,500 for the venom.
Fuck.
We should be glad the other guy is not here because he would be wanting those.
Oh.
I could hear Wolfie visibly moan.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, kind
No.
sir. Unfortunately, I don't have enough but to afford the last one, the Venom one. Right? Yeah, 1500.
We do also accept trade.
Ooh, what kind of trade? For
What you
other.
got?
Well, what do I have? I don't want to give up my ring. I just got it. Don't I
Can
still have?
opening a bottle of kick-ass.
Have you ever made a potion using mimic pieces?
Yeah, technically. I do have those.
Unfortunately, no.
Wanna try?
I'm not really a potion maker. I'm more of a liquor connoisseur slash dealer.
Mm,
Unfortunately, I gave away one of the more rarer liquors that I came across, but fuck.
What was it called?
What was it called? Some kind of scotch, wasn't it? I don't remember the exact name offhand. I took it out of my thing. David.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
It was some. I don't remember the exact name of it because I took. It's in my notes somewhere though.
I was about to let you speak any language.
Yeah, I knew. I know what it does.
We're
I
just
just.
gonna call it Scotch a comprehend language. For now, until I can remember what it is.
Hmm.
And he's just gonna perk up his head. Oh, you mean this? And he pulls out a case of like 6 of them.
Oh, how much are those?
500 gold each.
Uh,
Be surprised how many of these I actually get.
Hmm. They're pretty handy in the trade business.
I've heard they are, but they weren't particularly handy to the tradesmen I got them from.
Mm.
He drank it, spoke orc, tried to surrender, only made me angrier.
Ooh.
Never surrender to an orc. They respect you more if you go down fighting.
Exactly. Anything else anyone would like to look at?
Unfortunately, my friend, I'm good for the moment.
Does have meat too. And if it's meat if it's meat in the black market, that means it's exotic.
I'm good on that. I don't want to be eating any of my friends.
You're friends with dragons?
Not particularly, but I don't want to take the off chance that you have something of the lichen variety.
That meat is spoiled. I would never.
Who the hell wants to eat man bacon?
That I actually do have. I call it long pig jerky.
Ugh.
Be surprised what you can turn into jerky. I got an old jerky too.
Fucking fuck
I've heard
you.
of that. I'm
Fuck
told it
you.
is a craving for many orcs and pregnant women.
Indeed.
So, dragon meat. What kind of dragons?
Well, the most expensive one I got is an ancient white dragon, but
How the hell did you get your hands on that?
even dragons die eventually.
So it's not. Hmm. But that's not how fresh the meat could be considered.
I didn't say it was fresh.
Uh.
You gotta think. Dragon parts are used in a lot of potions and spell craftings. Rogues aren't the only people that come down here.
True, true, true. Have you happened to ever meet a little person named Agatha coming around? Probably going through the dumpsters.
She owes me gold.
Oh.
I knew it.
Is that why she's not allowed down here?
She is safe as long as she stays above.
Do you happen to know how much gold she owes you exactly?
15,320.
Holy shit! What did you
Alright.
do? Steal your Bronx?
How did you know?
She has at least 4 different ones on topside that she won't sell to anybody. She said she got them for free.
That bitch. She steals my Bronx. And Knoll jerky.
And she stole your Knoll jerky?
She stole my Knoll jerky.
What a bitch.
She seemed like
You
such a
see,
sweet old lady.
that's how she steals your things.
And then to top it all off, she stole some of my most expensive dragon parts.
Oh.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
She didn't mention having anything for sale worth in the dragon category either, so she's probably using it for her personal gain.
Probably making some weird chimera pet in the basement.
She happened to have a dwarven beard that she, used for some things.
Ah, so she still has Jeremy's beard. He doesn't come around the marketplace that much anymore.
Poor Jeremy. Did she just rip it off of his face?
I think she cut it off his face while he was sleeping.
Oh. Maybe
Probably
she
took the face with it.
maybe she had a thing for Jeremy. Or maybe she just had a thing for his beard.
Probably the other one.
Alright, I can take one of the scotches of language comprehension off your hands, but unfortunately I can't afford much else right now.
Why don't you go take a look at the rest of the marketplace, then come back to me if you don't find anything you like.
Okay,
I
okay.
have something that might benefit selling that I'm sure as many people in the market would be interested in anyway.
Hopefully. But, yeah, it doesn't matter if you buy from me or somebody else. We're all getting paid regardless. Benefits of working in Diedrich's black market. We all get paid at the end of the day.
Oh,
Everybody else gets a little bit of the cut that the person sells. That makes any sense.
kind of. Alright.
Look at it this way. If I sell you my ancient dragon's breath liquor here for 5,000 gold, then I have to split 1,000 off the top for black market fees, and then Diedrich pays the other merchants for setting up shop with the 1,000.
That makes sense.
It's a very good business deal.
I mean, everyone still leaves with something, so true, true. Well, even if you don't sell anything.
It also lessens competitiveness between merchants.
I mean, it's nice to
I
stay
said,
friendly.
well,
Think of it this way: if someone left with 500 gold and the other person left with 4,000, it's not that big a deal. If I left with 5,000 while a merchant was having a very shitty day, they might be inclined to rob me.
Even though that's one of the rules.
Exactly. But here's a kicker: the rules only apply while you're in the black market. They can ambush you outside.
Very true, very true.
It's
But,
not just true, it's a fact almost.
I mean, look what happened to Jeremy's beard.
I mean, yeah, Agatha does prize that possession.
Anyway,
She
I
has
can
a
leave
very
you.
odd fascination with such things.
Nice to So, do you have any Bronx for sale by
My
chance?
Bronx are not for sale.
Do you know where we could find any Bronx?
Try Agatha. She stole plenty.
But she refuses to sell them.
As do I.
No one wants to sell me Brunk because she walks with her head held low.
I mean, I could try and make you a brunk if that'll make you feel better.
Bellatrix just starts walking away and doesn't even realize that she's supposed to keep you by her side.
Although quickly sprints to catch up.
Walks to the next person.
There is an Aarakocra owl person at this stall.
You remind me of another barbarian friend of mine. He went by the name of Aragorn.
Well, you should mention he's right over here.
Don't. Fuck you.
Yes, hello?
Oh, it was me all along. Taco Bell.
Fuck you.
Ha ha.
That fucking TikTok, I swear.
Gotta
it,
have it your
What
way.
is,
it does infest.
that is not
Your slogan, bitch.
shit. What is it do you offer my feathery friend?
Primarily I offer spells, both books and scrolls. Which is weird because they don't look like the wizardy type.
What kind of spell scrolls?
A variety, level 1s through 4. Got one level 5 spell scroll, but that one's pretty expensive.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We have a friend who might be interested in that.
Damn. Do you happen to have any counterspell scrolls?
Any what, little goblin friend?
Any any scrolls that count to other spells? Do you happen to have anything like that?
A spell of counterspell?
Yes.
I've got 2.
'How much?
2,000 for both.
Hmm. Interesting.
Is anybody interested in anything else?
I think I could really.
I don't think we can afford this black market.
This black market is very expensive.
Don't say
Told you
that
to
to a
make sure you
lady.
had coin.
What level 1
Uh,
spells do you have for sale?
Level 1, I have Alarm, Armor of Agathis, Bane, Charm Person. And he goes digging in this. He has a big chest with level 1 scrolls in it, and he goes digging. Let's see. I have Guiding Bolt, Hunter's Mark. That one's always fun. And he's just throwing shit around at this point.
How much for your charm person?
Charm Person. 200 gold.
My Bill, I have some wondering about why you would get that.
No reason. Plans. As she digs into her.
If you buy the Charm Person, I'll throw this bottle of wine in for 5 gold for your plans, and the Eric Cocker's gonna wink at you.
Ooh, that's a very good year.
The devil is strong with this one.
Fuck you. She hands over
I like your
205 gold.
I like your
Thank you.
gumption.
I like your funny words,
You
magic
may
bird.
now add a very fine wine to your inventory with a spell scroll of Charm Person. Trying to figure out what that spell scroll would be.
They gotta type very fine wine, not just fine wine. Very fine. E. Bellatrix tucks away the wine and the spell scroll. These are for later. We're not going to discuss what they're for, but they're for later.
I'm sure we all know what that is for. Good luck.
Anything that you guys happen to be interested in?
I mean, I also have this scroll that I can't seem to sell to anybody. I might be willing to get rid of it for about 1,000.
Only a
He
1,000 gold?
holds up this infernal looking spell. I don't seem to know what it is, because if I read the paper, it'll activate the scroll, but I'm kind of scared too. Does anyone speak infernal?
Well,
Alaric?
technically, I speak a bit.
He will show it to you, and it will reveal the spell scroll is for Summon Greater Demon.
Yeah, you don't want to have this on you. Trust me.
Why?
This the spell scroll is for summoning a powerful demon. Trust me. As someone who has experience, you do not want to tango with it.
Yeah,
I don't plan to ever read it, but thank you for letting me know.
greater demons are not devils, etc. Yeah, they're a handful. And then some.
Appreciate the knowledge, and he will hand you 1,000 gold, Elric, as he has now
Oh,
marked the price of that spell scroll up to 4,000 gold.
Oh shit.
okay. 3,000 gold, I guess.
You gave him useful information.
The real thing is, how does he know Alaric was telling the truth?
He doesn't. Elric could have said that bitch is summoned Celestial and fucking gotten about 2,000 gold.
Alright.
Now that is something the other guy would do. But
Oh, wait. Let me. Oh,
every
crap,
t-
get off.
every time every time Ulrich is possessed, he's going
Stop
to
right
be
here for me.
slowly affected.
Hold on. Well, thank you for your business, and it was very nice of you to offer or to give my friend 1,000 gold.
It
Uh,
it was the least I could do for the information on a 4th level spell.
I mean, yeah, they they're very rare nowadays.
Indeed. Don't see too many people summoning demons.
Well, fortunately, no, we don't, but unfortunately, we do have one. He's not particularly unfriendly, but he comes on strong, if you know what I mean.
Ah, so the wine is for him.
No!
Good luck courting the demon, dear.
No! 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 No!
However, charm person's probably not going to
Bad!
work on him.
Bad David!
What?
Bad David!
What?
Stop!
Stop what?
Let's
You did
help.
that to yourself, honey.
I
Oh
didn't
my
mean it!
god.
I didn't mean it like that!
I mean, I could be persuaded.
Fine!
I could be persuaded in
That's a
all
bad
kinds of
devil!
things.
And the devil just walked away willingly.
Now, you guys get to about here. Roll a perception check for me.
Well, Bellatrix was still talking.
Well,
Unfortunately, it just
it's
didn't work
I
out
will
in her
roll it at
favor.
a time. And no.
Oh, hey, look, the ground.
Hey, look.
Bellatrix, you want to save him?
I can try.
Oh, look, 9 to 7.
16? That's pretty good. There is a no-name merchant over here selling spell components, and you actually beat their passive stealth. There's a weird
Oh,
person
fuck.
buying spell components.
Mm.
Nope, 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 nope. Gonna
Bellatrix,
go talk to the pirate man.
Bellatrix wanders over. You seem awfully familiar.
Hello. I am Magister Zura. I am His Royal Highness King Leo's head mage.
Why
Is
are
that
you?
really the kind of thing you should be sprouting off around here?
Everyone knows me here. This is the only place I can get certain spell components to better protect His Majesty.
Like dragon parts?
I'm
Indeed.
sure.
Dragon's blood is a very heavy conduit that can power a lot of spells. In protective nature, of course.
Oh, I'm interested. Are there any other powerful creatures whose blood is very useful in such things?
Demon, devil blood, very good for offensive spells.
You'll see Bellatrix do like a sidestep in front of Alaric.
I've got a
Also,
deal for you.
they are very, very good at manipulation, persuasion, just social politics, as it were. Getting their blood for magic to transmute into charm person, or calm emotions, or beguile. It's makes it near impossible to resist the spell per se.
Seems like you have a lot of experience with that. You wouldn't happen to be married, would you? And use this said thing on said person.
I am not married. No, I am only married to magic.
Mm,
The weave is a cruel mistress, but one that I adore.
She's incredibly dominating too, I hear.
Yes, indeed. If one does not take the proper steps, one could be overwhelmed, one say.
interesting, interesting. So, what do you happen to be shopping for today?
I am looking for, again, dragon's blood. This
Brimstone.
particular merchant, and he gestures over to this, like, hooded individual with vials in his trench coat. He's what you would expect a modern day drug dealer to look like, or the stereotypical one, where his coat's open. There's like 5 different vials.
What the fuck?
Writing down a notes. Most mages are masochists.
But what are you all doing down here? Don't seem like the black markety type.
I mean, we just happened to come with a friend, and he was
What
Honestly,
showing
friend?
us.
though, you should see the other guy. He would love to see a lot of the things down here.
What other guy?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Hmm.
I fucking left. Second. Nope.
Well, regardless, I'm assuming it's somebody from our city.
My spy.
Otherwise, you wouldn't know about this.
um, you could say
Technically,
that.
they are.
Well, regardless, you all enjoy your spending trip, and don't get on Diedrich's bad side. Even I don't want to cross that man. Or dwarf, technically.
Don't plan on it, but thanks for the warning.
As, as he buys his objects and begins to walk to the next stall, you notice a slight limp.
Oh.
Like an injury to his kneecap that never recovered.
Let's go find Norris, I guess. Or,
Indeed,
yeah. She says that very softly.
I'm
To where,
very
yeah.
fine with it.
You all approach Norris, having a pleasant conversation with this tiefling individual who is dressed like a pirate.
Yeah, of course he is.
No judgment here. So what is it that you're selling?
Oh yeah, I sell a lot of things. What you looking for?
Of course he has
A little
something to
bit
say
of
to you.
trade, and maybe a little bit of information.
Information's me specialty, mate. What you need?
A goblin.
Oh, I didn't take you for the short kind, but it appears you already have one, my friend.
Unfortunately, we're not looking for such things out of pure pleasure. No, we're looking for one in particular that caused a bit of a ruckus in the past few days.
Ah, the bomb maker.
Indeed,
Yeah, he passed through here a couple days ago.
may we know which direction?
I don't know. May you? He's looking at you all.
And how much?
I
How much you pay me is how much information I give. That's my system.
Bellatrix looks to Norris. How much is the usual?
give him 100 gold. That's usually a pretty decent wage to start.
So am I paying this man for your
I will pay him 100
scroll?
gold out of my pocket.
All right, we're in business. So your goblin friend, as soon as he left the bombing incident on the Church of Dumos, as it were, came down here to seek refuge. Diedrich wasn't having it. So he kicked him out. He gave him a couple of days to get his bearings, but he ended up leaving.
And how long ago was this?
A couple days at most.
Couple days. The bombing incident just happened.
Yeah, 3 days ago.
The bombing happened before we left to go to the temple,
Yep.
which took a couple of days. Right.
Yeah, you're
If I
right.
remember
It's either
correctly,
one.
the journey into the woods took about a
Took a
day and a half,
day and a half,
and
and
then
then a
the
day
other
and a
one
half.
took a
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, 3 days. So he just left.
Not just left. He
Left yesterday.
yes.
Yeah. Would you have happened?
Unfortunate,
Go ahead.
unfortunately, that the other guy is not around to help me find where he is. Fortunately, although I am very grateful that he is gone at the moment.
I'm not even gonna play into that one.
You
Not
act
my
like you want.
business.
You act like you want him to come back out.
It's it's complicated. I have a complex feelings about it
Would
because
you?
he's very useful, but I don't want. I want control. I want freedom.
Whatever makes you happy, little goblin. Just tell your boyfriend or husband that you need some boundaries.
That is not what I mean, but
Would you like the charm scroll, Alaric? It
whatever
sounds.
floats your boat.
Exactly. Whatever makes your boat float doesn't concern me.
But no, more like business partners, as it were.
Ah, so you're sneaking it on the side. Are you secretary?
What? The
I'm refusing to answer that question.
Take that as a yes.
it's a complicated relationship, but
Oh, most
no, no,
employer
no,
relationships are
no.
complicated,
I
miss.
assure you, it's very platonic.
If anything, the problematic relationship is with her.
He
No,
holds
no.
he holds up and say, "I'm not going to judge, but a love triangle or a menage a trois, as it were, is always complicated, my friends."
It's not a
Funnily
love
enough,
triangle.
that helps. That it's actually more accurate than what you said before.
No, 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 no.
I fucking love this.
It's clear, it's very platonic, nothing else involved.
Keep telling yourself that love. The more you deny it, the more it's true.
I mean, it's not platonic on his end. On mine, it's mostly platonic.
Mostly.
You never
And
heard
thus we
that.
arrive at the destination.
Oh. Bellatrix just face palms it. And looks at
I
him.
really should add therapy to my bills, not just information gatherer.
No, you're not helping.
I seem to be helping quite a bit.
Maybe in his sense, but not mine.
We've already ascertained the problem.
We already knew about this problem.
Oh, really? You seem to not know.
No, no, I'm aware.
The problem lies with you.
No, no.
Yes, you keep denying it. That's what's complicating things.
Because it's not true.
It may not be true to you, but it is true to the other two.
Yeah,
So, my
uh.
best, my best of luck in that endeavor. Anything else you require?
Do you happen to know where the goblin was heading?
I might.
She slides him another 50 gold.
50 gold? It won't even buy me a fucking bed down here.
Slides him another 50 on top of it.
That's better. The goblin ran to the port side, ended up getting on a ship heading to eastward.
I'm not very familiar with the area. Do you happen to have a map?
No, why would I have a map down here?
Why wouldn't you have a map? It's a black market. Is there a person who sells maps?
That would be above. The whole point of the black market is we sell things that are not particularly legal.
We
Okay,
can have a map once we get home.
that's fine. So eastward. Okay.
Surprised none of you are asking for the ship name or the ship's manifest.
Mm-hmm.
How many goblins are going to be on a ship?
You'd be surprised.
Unless it's a goblin ship
Unless it's a goblin ship.
or slave ship.
Oh, jeez. Is that all the information you could provide for the?
Not technically, no.
But I'm assuming it'll cost us more.
Yep.
Goblins do make for cheap slaves, and they grow up much quicker than others.
I love just how
Anyway,
we went to slave trade. Like, what the hell?
And Sam's here too.
Right?
this isn't Sam though, it's just his art.
Yeah. See? Yeah, just his art and happens to have the same accent.
Yep,
This Sam might be a slave trader. Who knows?
he might.
Norris, do you have any more gold on you that you're willing to spare?
I think we've got plenty of information. Not too many goblins are going to be boarding ships in the docks.
Let's hope so.
That is what you think, mate. He pulls out something. It's a manifest. On top of information gathering, I'm also a smuggler. And he points to a page that in big bold letters says goblin, and the entire page is filled out.
Oh, jeez.
How much?
200 gold, and I'll give you the name of the ship and its destination.
Fine. If
All
I find
right.
out it's the wrong ship, I'm
Hey,
going to have Diedrich take your knees.
I am aware of how Diedrich does business. I'm not here to chase anybody. I only sell accurate information.
And
The
also,
ships,
you did get that wrong. It won't be Dietrich who takes his knees. It will be me.
as long as we're in the black market, you can't touch me, mate.
Yeah,
Remember the rules when you came in here.
you always have to leave sometime.
Oh, I could fucking operate from in here if I wanted to.
Keep
Stop
telling us.
threatening the man I just paid 200 gold to.
The ship's name is the Lost Tide. And
Lost what?
the Lost Tide. Like ocean tide, ebb and flow and whatnot, pushes ships. And the ship's destination was the Archipelago Islands.
Pelago?
Archipelago Islands.
I can spell archipelago, but I fucking forget how to spell things like dogs sometimes. How the fuck does that work?
Because you want to spell Doge.
But yes, that's where you should find your goblin. I don't know which island he was on, headed to in particular. I just know that was the destination of the ships.
And when does the ship set sail? Or has it
It set
already?
sail yesterday.
Great,
Oh,
great.
that is a party loot note. God damn it. Fuck it. That is a party loot note.
Wait, what?
Alright.
Party loot note.
The next.
Because I don't think we're catching up to him anytime soon.
Nope. Yay.
Yay.
Maybe we can
Yay.
offload some of this Inquisitor armor.
I mean, the devil did make a promise to tear out his heart, so. Interesting.
By the way, best of luck. I hear times have been a little less stressful with the chief of the world police, as it were.
Chief of the World Police?
Lady Solandris.
What do you know
About
about her?
that.
I know she was kidnapped, not killed.
Do you know her location?
I might.
Bellatrix leans a little further. Do you know her location? For a
He
price.
leans in closer. I might.
Slides him 100 gold.
That information's a little more pricey, love. That one's going to get me in a lot of trouble.
Then
Ulrich
how
slips
much?
him 100 gold. 200.
So now he has 300 gold. Last I heard, she was in the battle of the Azamar city, Zarathos, right?
Okay, we know this.
She was taken by that black demonic night thing,
Also know this.
and she was loaded on a ship.
Do you know the name of the ship?
I do not know what the name of the ship is, no, but I know where it was heading.
Let
It
me
was
get.
heading to Praetoria.
Oh,
The
that's.
name of the ship was the Belly.
It's a little closer to home than I thought.
If she was transported further, I'm not aware, but that is the last known whereabouts of Cylindris in my circles. And my circles are pretty damn big.
No, that does make a bit of sense.
And how old is this information?
Couple of weeks.
So she could be anywhere.
Well, we're fairly certain she isn't being moved from where she is. So it's a starting point.
We know she's underground.
Now, if anybody asks you about how you got that information,
It
you
wasn't
didn't.
from you.
Exactly. You're learning.
No, nothing, see nothing.
Exactly.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much. You've made me very happy today. Anytime, come back. I might have some more information for you.
Alright. That leaves
He is.
the armor, hopefully. Walk this all like a rude woman, I could it.
How much armor were we
Roll
saying for...
perception check right here.
Hold on.
Doom.
How much armor did you say it would take for Como's stuff that they needed?
Only one set, and it was the
Inquisitor.
really nice armor. Yeah, the Inquisitor.
So we can sell the 2 paladin ones. Okay.
Yep.
Why does it have to be a 14?
You said roll perception. I was looking at other stuff.
Why does it have to be a 14?
That is not perception.
It's very feeling very persuasive today.
Ha! Ha!
Oh, look, the dirt.
So,
Oh look,
Oh,
shiny
look, there's
thing
a
over
rock.
there.
There's a
Ulrich,
rock.
buddy, you were too focused on your inner machinations with the devil taking a joyride in your body, as it were. Bellatrix,
Is
you just
something
got a
shiny?
clue as to Cylindris's whereabouts. Ulrich, you see a very familiar individual arguing with this dwarf very heatedly about the price on his armors.
Oh.
Oh.
You mean not Ulrich,
Ah.
but oh. Okay then.
Oh, god damn it.
For the
You
last
better go
time,
save
Victor, I told you the fucking armor is worth well over 3,000 gold, and I'm telling you, you're a fucking fiend for charging that much for regular plate mail.
Victor.
Howdy there.
You like your knees, right?
He rolls up his pant leg to reveal machinery. You just take my
I'll
knees, I
still
build a new
take
one.
them. He'll still take them.
Yeah, and I'll just build another one.
It'd just be hell getting out.
He might change his policy just to deal with you.
I'd take your elbows next.
Already tooken. Move the goggles, there's no eyebrows.
Elbows. He said elbows.
Oh, I thought you said eyebrows. Just holds up his mechanical fucking arm.
If
You
he take,
realize I'm more machine than man, right?
if he takes all your body parts, then you're not gonna be have anything left to build with.
It's gonna put your head in a job, probably. Either way, before you anger my good merchant friend here, I have something I wish to talk to you about. Perhaps might save you some arguing.
And Bellatrix is just gonna walk up to
Okay.
the merchant and try to sell the armor.
Hey, that's very fine armor you got there.
How much is it worth to you?
About 1,000 gold
Each?
each.
Each.
You hear Victor crawl out from the. Don't let him fucking swindle you. He's selling that same armor for 3,000.
He has to make a
Man's
profit.
gotta make money.
Oi, you. No more fucking words from you. All right, I'm done with your shite.
Now,
I mean,
usually the profit you make is not quite that extensive,
how
but
about we make 1,500 for each, and then we call it good. So 3,000 in total, and you're still making a decent profit off of us.
I need Bellatrix to roll a persuasion check.
Ah, fuck. Why me?
unfortunately, I don't think.
You're the one that made the deal.
I do have persuasion. You have advantage. I
Go
have
ahead and take the
persuasion
advantage.
advantage.
And I have luck too, so let's just.
All I
go ahead.
picture is the goblin smacking the breastplate. This armor right here, it can hold an inquisitor.
No, you use the Inquisitor armor.
This baby can hold
Yeah.
so much oxygen.
15.
You gonna luck it?
Yeah, I'm gonna luck it.
No, technically 13.
Yeah, because okay, we're gonna
Oh, the four. Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna look this.
Nat
That's an
fucking 20.
Okay,
All right, lassie. I'll take 1,500 for the both.
for each.
For each. On the one condition that you get that monster-made man away from my shop.
I'm working on it, my friend. I'm working on it.
Okay,
Then you have yourself a deal.
perfect. Bellatrix hands over the armor,
He hands you a sack of gold with 3,000 gold pieces.
and that is now in the party loot, or will be. Is anyone had the party loot open in editing it, or
I got
uh,
it.
okay? Well, I didn't want to
yeah,
edit it if someone else was editing it.
Now,
because that fucks up the spreadsheet.
so
Yeah, take
we'll
away the
do
2 paladin armors. Those are the ones we sold. The Inquisition
Plus 3,000 gold.
the Inquisitor armor
is for Como. That's
is made into Como's new heavy armor.
yeah, that's specifically for Como.
So you can go ahead and delete that because they already added it.
Okay, cool.
So I've got this, and I pull out the Royal Mimic's tongue.
Holy fuck, where'd you get that?
A door tried to eat me.
Bellatrix raises her hand. I killed it.
Technically, the door tried to eat all of us, but
I killed it. He took my fucking prize.
You've got your weird tongue that tried to molest Como.
You let me have the baby one. The big one was the better one. And you
I am
took it
I
sorry.
without
was wondering if
asking.
you could make a weapon.
I am sorry for stealing that kill, by the way.
So, what were you hoping to do with it, Norris?
He wants to make
I
a
was
whip
wondering
so
if
he
I
can use it in the bedroom.
Kinky.
I'll
I'm
give it
sure
to the
your
demon
wife.
and do using yours.
I'm sure your wife will love that, or girlfriend. I don't know, boyfriend. I don't judge.
Once she wakes up from
Neither do I, but the adhesive properties that this tongue seems to have is what actually interested me. Thought it could be a useful tool as well as a weapon.
All right. Give me about a week, maybe 2 weeks. I could probably make something out of this.
Bring it to the Grimcloud estate when you're done.
All right.
Uh,
I'm assuming your father will
oh,
take care of my travel fare.
I'm sure he would be more than happy to.
I have to
One else.
get from
Uh,
Praetoria to Grimfaust, so probably add an additional 3 days journey on that, so an additional week.
Damn.
we've also got some other mimic pots if you're interested.
I could probably do some things with them, but
Those are mine.
unfortunately, the more creative expertise and stuff like that, I'd have to work on it while it was still alive.
I
I
can't help
did,
you there.
I did design a living armor, but that was a very long time ago.
Terrifying yet interesting. Well, best of luck, my friend.
Indeed, don't let that dwarf swindle you.
I rarely do.
And he will be on his way.
So now, my dwarven friend, what would you give me for some swords and shields?
It depends on where the swords and shield were made.
I'm assuming the same place as that armor we just sold you.
So you've got cleric and paladin weapons. They're in high demand,
Hey,
I will
fellow.
not lie. Demos has been breathing down my neck for a couple of them.
Hmm.
They fell off the back of a shipment.
Hmm.
one might even say they
How
were
many
free.
how many do you have in swords and shields?
I have
We have 8 long swords and 1 great sword, and 7 shields.
Yep.
I'm willing to pay 100 each for the long swords, 1,000 for the great sword, and how many shields did you say you had?
7.
7.
And I'm willing to pay 100 for each shield.
And how much are you gonna retail those for and resell them?
Oh, to Demos? Shh, twice that price. He's an asshole.
Mm,
It really is. That's 2,400.
2,500.
yes, 25 I feel is more appropriate number. Then you have yourself a deal.
Persuasion
That is
check.
what it is actually. It is actually
Oh,
2,500.
Is it?
Yes,
Norris,
because
how dare you do math wrong?
7 shields, 8 long swords, 1 great sword.
Oh, 8 long swords. I was counting
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, 2,600 and you have yourself a deal.
2,600. Persuasion check.
You have advantage.
E-
Not bad.
You had advantage.
Oh, it was
26.
18 first off anyway.
I know. 2,600, you got yourself a deal.
Alright.
Already filled up.
What about that axe on your back? Finely crafted. You willing to part with it?
It was from a friend.
I will not impair on that. What about that great sword? That thing looks like it could do some damage.
Not for sale.
Uh, Unfortunate. Anything I can
But
either.
would you be able to give me more information on this sword?
I
There's
might.
there's some things that have been going on with it that I haven't been able to discuss with anyone.
If you haven't been able to discuss it with your friends here, do you really trust a random dwarf stranger?
Depends on how much knowledge you have about the sword.
I am a cleric of the forge. There is not a sword or shield or armor that I do not know.
Hmm.
Pulls out a sword made of demon's blood. That I do not know.
How much would you give me to, or how much would you, how much is it to, what the fuck words am I trying to look for you to examine?
How much is it to inspect?
Yes, inspect, that's the word. It was in my brain and didn't want to come out.
It all depends. The only thing I can quote you on an inspection of a weapon is depending on how rare the sword is. It's very rare that I get something that is akin to an artifact. If I get to study it, I will do it free of charge. However, if there are more than one copy, I don't usually charge less than 500. And if it's a common variety magic sword, you're looking at about 1,000 for my expenses.
Yeah, I think it's one of a kind, but you're more than welcome to find out.
All right. You hand over the sword.
Yes, but she's gonna stay by his side.
You're attuned to it, so technically, if you call the sword to you, it will come to you.
Yeah.
Remember, you're the path of the giant barbarian. Everything that you
But
want to
I
come
know.
back
I
does.
know. But still. She's very.
I'm waiting for her to fucking just ninja chuck this fucking sword into somebody.
She's.
All right, let's give it a look. He will take it into the back where there's a mini forge area with a lot of masterfully crafted armor. Interestingly enough, there is a mithril padded leather armor on a stand near his forge.
Mithril studded leather.
Is that
A
for sale?
redundancy right there.
Not the mithril that negates the heavy. It's the mithril that negates critical attacks.
That is called
That
adamant.
Oh, adamantine. Sorry. He has mithril plate. This man seems to have a lot. All right, let's give it a look. See.
We now
He
have
begins
over
to
8,000 gold in the party loot.
taking a tiny hammer and slightly ting, 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 like he's looking for vibrations. Well, it's definitely one of a kind. Never seen vibrations quite like this one. He begins speaking some magic words, and the sword lights up blue. Identify doesn't seem to work, so let's try legend lore. As his eyes light gold, well, he sits there and awestruck for a good 5 to 10 minutes until the spell fades. All right, Missy, I need you to take this. Don't bring it back here. There are people in this world that will kill for this sword, and I don't feel like dying today.
Well,
Speaking of which,
There is one amazing little property. Think about calling the sword back to you and take 10 steps back.
Bellatrix does so.
As you call the sword back to you, it disappears from the table and reappears in your hand. You cannot be parted by that blade once you're attuned to it, no matter what the enemy tries. So, you have that going for you, which is why I said people will kill you for it. There's no way to keep you from the blade.
okay, I wonder if the other artifacts of its set have the same property.
Noted.
Speaking of which, what kind of weapons do you have here?
Quite a few. What are you looking for? Ranged, possibly?
I'm looking for the rapier, something nice and elegant, and lethal to a fault.
One moment. He goes into a chest and he starts rummaging around in it. I know I put it here somewhere. Where the hell did I put it? Ah, here it is. And he pulls out this rapier, and it has a bone hilt, and at the crevice where the blade connects is a rose. But that is it. There's no blade on it. This here is the thorn of false light. The blade doesn't manifest until you attune to it, but pretty fucking deadly.
How much does it cost?
This particular one, around 2,500 gold. It does come part of a set. Um, and he will pull out another set of rose-like weapons, but in the form of sickles. And it's just plants. These would be the talons of the carrion crow. They're simple weapons, effective, but they they have cohesion. They also gain a slight additional benefit. As long as you have the Thorn of False Light and the Talons of Carrion Crow, you gain a little bit of assistance on dodging things. The DM speak for you gain advantage on dexterity saving throws as long as you have both weapons.
And we have fucking 500 gold. Well, I have 600 left after everything, so I'd have to borrow fucking 1900 gold.
I'd sell them as a package deal for 3,000 gold. Because,
That
again, the
fucker.
talons don't really do anything. They just add the effect to Thorn of False Light.
Tell me, how much is Deimos buying Inquisitor sigils for? They're holy symbols.
Holy symbols, usually about 100 apiece, maybe 50. Depending on the quality, of course.
Won't get much off on that end. Damn it. I'm
I'm pretty
going
sure
to
a
have,
holy man will pay you much higher price. All I'm going to do is melt it down and put it on a shield.
and I'm not giving up my fucking uh, merchant holy symbol.
Also, funnily enough, you only have to attune to one of the items. The other item is not an attunement item.
Bellatrix may about 2400 gold.
Uh,
And our both its party loot.
Hmm.
mm,
What?
it will benefit us later, so I'm sure it's okay.
Could you repeat that real quick?
20,
Right.
2400 gold from the party loot.
Yeah.
I don't have to do the math.
Now have
Math.
500, 5,800
Well, that,
party loot.
changes what I was gonna do, because I'm not gonna spend that much now.
Right. Now,
I
as
do
per
have.
usual, I expect the customer to stick around until you can attune to your new weapons to see if they are to your liking or if you'd like to regress our transaction. So you spend an hour hanging around this dwarf, and now I will reveal the stats to you, Norris. Which one would you like first, the Thorn of False Light or the Talons of the Carrion Crow? It's a set. Which one?
The the dawn, the false light.
The Thorn of False Light. This is a weapon of the cursed soul singer Ilia. Now lays abandoned among the tombstones of her sanctuary. A blade used to protect the peace of the fallen is left without a master after her disappearance centuries ago. +2 is added to the attacks and damage dealt with the weapon. The rapier can be used as a spellcasting focus. If the user is the bard, if the user is a bard, their spell save DC gains the bonus as well. It has an ability called Lullaby from the Grave. A ghostly song emits from the rapier, echoing through a 30-foot radius. The chosen affected creatures gain disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws until they are attacked or the effect ends after the 1 minute duration. You can do this 3 times a day.
That's what we should attack by +2. And great. I'm gonna need you to send me that so I can add it to the description.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, baby.
Should multi-class as a bard.
Motherfucker, Discord crashed. There you go. There you go.
Como gotta die.
I thought that sounded familiar. I've seen this before. God damn it.
Easily enough, yes. Why?
This is, dear. They
Yeah, they cost around 5,000 gold. That's why.
Yep.
That's why I wasn't gonna do it now because we already spent a lot of gold.
it's their gold.
You came to the underground, lassie. You didn't expect to spend your gold?
She didn't say that aloud, you asshole.
That's me, the DM speaking.
Fuck you. So, how good of a deal could you give me on some bracers, specifically of defense?
5,000 gold.
Base price.
They're magical items. I can't sell them for that much less than what they're valued at.
Mm, I don't want to do it, but I want to do it.
These are weird and up jumped prices. It
You're in
sounds
the
like
black market. For all intents and purposes, everyone who knows what a black market is, it should be way above base price.
yes, but this is running like a U.S. corporation runs a business at the moment.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Poor David.
You got a problem with the way I run my black markets?
No, because then you'll drop a Trask on our asses.
So I have an adamant problem with your black markets. There is far too little black market here. You gotta pump those numbers up.
Anyway,
What are you doing? Oh, jeez.
He did some mean, didn't he?
of course he did.
But no. What if we need the gold for something else? I don't want to blow it all on fucking bracers.
Oh shit, that's psychic damage, not
Idea.
piercing.
Idea. What could you give me for this ring? As she holds out her ring of protection in exchange for the bracers.
Through the DM a curveball, I gotta look something up.
Uh-huh.
I almost wish I was playing as the devil right now.
Yeah, Hagatha
Such
fucked
an,
it over.
it's such an easy joke too. It's such an easy one. It's low hanging
A
fruit.
ring of protection. They're around the same rate, but I want to gain some monetary value. How about a ring of protection and 500 gold?
Hmm. I mean, sure. We'll do that.
All right, thank you. Go ahead and delete that and add bracers.
Yep.
And subtract 500 gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna subtract the 500 from the party loot though, because Bellatrix is tired of digging into her own pocket right now.
Excuse me.
Yes, little goblin friend.
Do you happen to have any leather hides? Any special leather hides?
I have a couple. What exactly are you looking for?
Something I make a belt with.
A belt? The DM speaking. What the fuck are you looking for?
He's making a holster. He, he's trying to make a bandolier or a holster.
Yes.
Uh,
A new bandolier and holster.
The 10
Eventually.
gold?
Thank you.
Okay, here you go. It's a
Also, do you
simple.
happen to have any maces around?
I, I do, but are you looking for a regular mace or a magical one?
Can I see what you got?
Sure. And he will show you to a rack of maces. There are regular ones, there's some magical ones. What in particular are you looking for, Andrew?
Hmm. Something not too expensive, around 500 gold range or something like that.
He
Or
can
Like
less.
offer
plus
you
one.
a +1 mace.
Yeah, I'll get that then.
Right. Pleasure doing business with you.
I swear this is the last time I do anything for that bastard.
But
Did you say that aloud?
Yes.
Who in particular were you
Alaric.
speaking of?
Here in the back of your mind, Alaric. I knew you loved me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it
Well,
swings both ways, does it?
seeing as you've been so influential, then it's kind of difficult not to.
We're going to have so much fun.
Yes, indeed we are. Now pipe down. I'm in the seat at the moment.
The dwarf is going to lean over. Is he all right?
Yes, just some complicated stuff that's happened within the past few weeks.
I'm not one to judge, but he might want to see a psychiatrist.
No, he's actually talking to another person. Believe it or
Uh,
not.
It didn't take him for the spellcasting type, but okay.
It's a long story.
Besides, I still have to pay you back for those comments you made about revealing my own secrets.
Okay, anything else before the crazy goblin loses his marbles?
I don't think so, but maybe. What would Como want? We didn't do any shopping for Como. Or Sorrel. Hello, DM.
I don't know. Kama should be here.
Like I said, they might have gotten hold up.
I don't know what Como would want.
And I don't know what Sorrel particularly would need from a weapons dealer.
So, yeah, the person Sir would want to shop from is the mage,
Yeah.
and I don't know what spells they have.
Yeah, not offhand, I don't
Or
either.
what ones they'd want, either.
Uh, that's alright. If anything, we'll probably find another market to go to. And Bellatrix has quite a few gold in the party loot now, since we actually have a decent party loot amount building up. We should loot more things and sell them.
And then come back to the black market and buy the expensive shit.
Fuck you. I just needed a decent AC. I'm tired of getting hit.
That said, not over 20 AC of self.
So what now, DM?
I don't know.
Well, neither Como or Gurn has shown up. And we're 2 hours in.
I mean, I can message him real quick.
I guess it's break time?
Yeah, you guys can take a break now if you like.
Hmm. Sure.
Cool. Be back in 5 minutes.
See you then. Hmm.
Why? You took the devil to Agatha. That is your fault. Give it 3 days. If Ulrich doesn't kill anything, then we can do the wisdom save.
Unless the devil has a deal for him, or he has a deal for him. Of course, that will be after another day at the very least, but I have a particular way in which I have been pushing this entire situation slowly.
Or she might want to fix the description on the talons of carrion crow. They only give advantage to dexterity saving throws.
What did I type?
2 saving throws, meaning all saving throws.
I'm not gonna lie, I swear I thought I typed dexterity.
Yep, just letting it be aware. All right, now I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Eep. Okay. Man, all the mischief and mayhem I had planned down the drain.
Right, right.
I'm sorry.
I was looking forward to it all week too.
There was so much mischief that would have been so much fun, but
Fucking Agatha.
things for another time.
Yeah, but the thing is, it'll even be harder to control because I had a deal that worked out for me.
It is very favorable for you.
And now, it's ruined. The plan.
I mean, there's so many things that you could have done with them.
I don't like the way you said that.
Don't worry about it.
I don't like the way you said that. Ah, jeez.
Some of the things you could have asked.
Some of the things I could have asked. She already said she didn't want to know all Ulrich's secrets, okay? That's his secrets. To eventually divulge if he chooses.
No, not his secrets.
Oh, the
but
devil's secrets? I don't know if I
his
want to.
secrets, where Cylindris is,
Well, yeah, where Cylindris is for a price.
different things.
Where's Cylindris? Well, I might know for a price.
I would.
Throw him in the dungeon.
He would have given you the general direction for not that much too.
It's okay. I already have a general direction now.
Yeah, that's good. Good thing. Or at
'Cause
least we know where she was a month ago.
you know what? It's better than
Heading.
nothing, and we have some
It is much better than nothing.
semi information already that just gives us a better clue of where to look. Which
But
means I have to send a message to the Archdruid.
mhm. There is actually, though, a particular way in which I'm pushing the relationship, air quotations, with Alaric and the devil.
I think your uncle would be more interested than the Archdruid.
Yes, but if you remember, Bellatrix had the Archdruid already looking. And he can't, and Uncle Dick can't go into every town. He's limited.
That depends on who he's seeking vengeance against.
Isn't it weird how the most powerful beings that we could call upon are so limited in such strange ways? Richard can't go places that there's not enough vengeance or thereabouts. Devil's only out once or twice every week.
If that. Because it's not mandatory. Ulrich could just have a really strong will.
He could. Although with the way that I'm kind of pushing this, it's kind of a little blurry. Because the way I'm pushing it at the moment is that the possession is affecting both of them, and they're influencing each other very slowly.
They will become one.
See how that could go wrong at all.
So maybe in 100 years they will become the same being if both of them last that long. But yeah, who
Eventually.
knows?
Well, now that Ulrich has a little devil in him, he'll probably live a lot longer.
Yeah, it's kind of the way I've been pushing it. That's also why I said the last tarot card that he got, is prone to a dramatic change.
Most definitely.
Especially since Ulrich is no one's servant.
I'm no one's bitch.
Ain't nobody's bitch. Your grandfather shows up, except his. I'm his bitch.
Not his neither. Ulrich has no interest in living like Richard at all. And since he saw some fragments of memory from the devil and he's been possessed, he's feeling even less likely or prone to that future.
Ulrich wants a life of his own.
Don't we all?
I mean, yeah.
Alert's the only person that didn't judge me for freeing the goblin.
He probably would have done the same thing, to be honest. Might be a bit different, few differences, but he would have done basically the same thing.
Some similarities, yeah.
And if it had been the devil, well, you know he would have done something extremely similar. Only difference is the cost would be his soul.
You're free.
I won't give it to.
And that's why.
I don't know. I want to use this table more. Well, I don't want to use the table more. I should have never given him the table to begin with, but that's a whole nother story. I just like chaos.
Yeah, I want the power. I want the power to veto that table he's got, or change parts of it.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure you could change parts of it.
Because some of those
Like
things
any table, it's a guide. Makes things easier.
more like guidelines than actual rules.
Well, yeah. Isn't that
Could
what
give
D&D is in general?
yeah, it could give nice
More
ideas,
like guideline.
for the most part. Uh,
Uh,
that whole system is a bit more chaotic than the character is. The character isn't quite that to that degree on some of the deals
The more
or that.
powerful he gets, the more he might be, willing to bend the rules, per se.
hmm But just for some of these things, he has literally no reason or desire to do so, even to cause suffering.
Yeah. He did say he liked to pleasure.
And he doesn't mind causing suffering, but
He
he
also
doesn't
likes
cause it.
consent.
Yeah, and he doesn't cause suffering.
That's like one of the best things about devils in D&D is they are the embodiment of choice. They
Yep.
will never force you to make a decision, which is what makes them the most fun. Like my paladin, my party doesn't like it, but he's from the nine hells. He's made deals,
hmm
and the whole point of it is like these deals aren't good deals. Like I offered to let a guy go in exchange could never attempt to harm a certain person. Thinking I was bluffing, he attempted to harm the person, and out of happenstance, our we have a player playing a Ganassi warlock with a genie patron, and he sees him attempting to kill the woman that we just made a deal not to hurt. So he fucking kills him.
hmm
So I got a free soul.
But yes, for instance, 41 is one that is interesting but open to interpretation. 41 is your third born son, and he wouldn't take the life of the third-born son or necessarily take the soul immediately either. He would want them to become his servant eventually in the future, which because it's much more profitable that way.
I mean, yeah, but like you
Oh
said,
yeah.
it's open to interpretation. It doesn't necessarily mean the life of. It doesn't say dead thirdborn, at least.
It just said
I
your
like
third born son.
I like the addendum.
Rumpelstiltskin didn't ask for a dead baby.
I like the addendum at the end. Whatever you were getting in the contract wasn't worth a first or second born child.
Yep.
I want the crown. I want your firstborn son. Hey, it's not worth that. I'll give you my third.
Right.
Hmm.
I love 35, your true name.
Yep.
That Now that is something that he would very, very much want.
Yeah. The ironic part is few mortals actually know their true names.
I also had a concept that I will have to talk to Sam about, but this concept is that his actual demon name is incredibly difficult to pronounce and incredibly long for even for other demons because it's basically a collection of titles and uh insults that he's been called that he's particularly liked, and they're just all jumbled together. I just think that'd be kind
One
of a
of my
funny.
favorite. Asmodeus is one of the few demonic lords who everyone knows his true name, but how he countered dealing with it is he literally just spawns miniature versions of himself that all believe themselves to be the true Asmodeus. So whenever anyone tries to summon them, they just summon one of these fucking imps instead.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh yeah, no, it's hysterical.
Yeah.
And there's a stat block for them now too, for someone to use one as a familiar.
Hmm.
But no, just the whole killing
Oh,
game thing just
oh,
suits him so well.
I didn't read this one. I like 32. PC will have to surrender the soul of their most beloved one. Wife to child to best friend. The demon demands it for the contract to be fully bound. The contract is broken, the soul is sent to the deepest depths of hell. But if the contract is completed to satisfaction, the soul is returned, after being exposed to hell for maybe a day to a week. Considering where his home is, they would instead just go to the gun, so this is basically just him being like, "Hey, I'm kind of lonely in here.
Oh
Uh,
god.
so send your loved one in here for me to talk with for a while."
Uh-huh. Yep. That's great. Just send someone into the gun. I'm lonely.
Since I've seen a person, it's been a while.
It wouldn't even be that bad because you wouldn't actually you just go to his plane of existence, which is inside the gun. Maybe a little cramped, but
No,
It's
I
going to
feel
be like the Soul Stone out of the Marvel universe. Basically, it's
yeah.
just a fucking party in there every time Allard goes in.
oh
I feel like
man,
the
There's,
gun is a
there's just
Danny's little
crying
TARDIS type
children.
deal.
it's just a nightclub.
Oh
Like that's what
jeez.
the inside of the
No.
gun is. It's just a
No.
nightclub.
Jeez. No.
It, a fancy nightclub. It'd be hilarious.
Did he fall in?
Bet he left the toilet seat up and did.
Did he fall in?
Did he fall in?
That is something that my great grandfather used to say. That is a very old statement.
That's what my parents said, my grandparents and stuff, so it just stuck around.
Considering the age of my great grandfather, then ooh,
Oh, no, I heard a
considering
door.
considering he died like 30 years ago and I didn't even actually know him,
We
but
were wondering if you fell in. Good now? Huh? You took a poo, now you want cookies? That's on the internet forever.
that
As is the law.
that I mean that's just how you get back. He obviously likes there better than here, so
Did not hear you.
Howdy diddly.
There you go.
I like the chicks with the open booty. My brain is a random playlist of fucking music.
don't
There's an
know.
extra cookie.
There's an extra cookie?
Yeah.
That is the magic cookie. It shall grant you a wish.
The bitch ate it already.
I did not notice this before. Gray went Castlevania. Okay.
Yeah, David, it's like that fucking weapon sounds familiar. Yeah, I follow that artist on ArtStation.
Hmm?
I was really hoping they would do the sword they did.
That sword is a tombstone. Is a literal fucking great sword.
No, they have another sword they designed called the Hecate's Hand, and it's got a three. It's basically an awakening weapon, where it's just basically like a normal long sword. Then it starts to awaken a little bit and gets a little more detail. And at the end, it's like a fucking long, like woven blade of lightning. It's really cool, but they never did stats for it.
Also, there is now an inscription on your blade that was hidden.
Oh, shit. You had time to think about it on the toilet?
Yeah. It's a clue to how to awaken your sword.
Ooh.
Inscribed on the face of the blade, woe to the celestial who crosses the blade.
Cool, gotta go kill a celestial
It's,
guy.
it's all coming together.
Gotta go kill
I regret nothing.
Deimos. Yeah, Deimos. Not Demos, Deimos. Gotta kill Deimos.
Spot your Asian clue right now.
I swear I don't remember what that last one is from, even though I've seen it
The-
before.
Um, the one I sent is South Park.
No, the one after that. I don't remember what
Has
this
it
from.
been 4 hours since I took this? I don't know. Maybe?
Super Mario Glitch 4.
I'm gonna say yes. And
Is that right?
Yep, Super Mario Glitch 4. Bob apparently is his name.
Huh. I do not remember this.
Apparently from some YouTube series.
okay. Back to the show. Or to the D&D thing. Back to the show sounds better.
Back to the jail, don't screw up. Back to the
Welcome
jail,
back
screw up.
today, Deep Voice ASMR. We're discussing the morphology of vampires within D&D.
The
And then
end.
So,
just the
what would the party
squeakies.
like to do?
The party would like to not die, but that's a given.
right?
Where you're heading?
I guess if we're done here, I'm home.
Hmm.
Are you sure you don't want that 5,000 bottle of wine?
I was really thinking about it, but
If we want to go bankrupt, yes.
I think we should save our money. Be a little more
Could also always wait until they leave before robbing them, but I feel like that's against the spirit of our characters at the moment.
I was about to say that's a bad Alaric. You're not the devil right now.
That's why I'm saying it's against the spirit of our characters. Also, I'm neutral, thank you.
You're neutral, so you don't care either way. I mean, technically I'm chaotic neutral, so it really wouldn't matter.
Yes, but we do act closer to the side of good.
Yes, we
Our
dance on the
alignment is
line.
closer towards it. It's not fully there, but it's closer.
We dance on that line.
Y'all need Damos. What y'all need?
Jacques, go the fuck away! Jacques, don't you buy dragon!
We don't need Voldemort with a nose, thank you.
Jacques, is this where you get your northern goods?
Jacques, my friend.
Bellatrix is gonna creep on the fucking ledge above there and just stare down at Jacques.
This is where I get the best ingredients.
I love it. Best token ever.
Fucking love Jacques.
They seem to be arguing, then settling, then laughing, and then the orc gentleman hands him a bag of meat, and he in turn hands him a bag of gold.
Russians and French. Alright.
Wonderful.
As he walks under the bridge, paying no mind to you before exiting the market.
It's funny. It's funny. The black market that everyone knows about.
Right?
I can swear I've heard this story before.
The black market where Agatha is the reason why they had to set a rule of no stealing.
Haggith is the reason the black market exists.
Right?
Hot take.
Look, everyone knows the black market exists, but it has to publicly denounce that it knows its existence.
We all know that black markets exist, okay? It's not a thing. The problem is the authorities can't prove it exists. That's the catch.
Yep.
The joke is when the authorities are the ones that are visiting the black market every other Tuesday.
Right?
Yeah, we
Typically,
call it.
mage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the cops come down here for some of the finer booze. We call it guards sobriety day. They're blindfolded when they're let in, so they can never prove it's here.
They also have this unique pastry called donuts down here too.
Oh, best in the city.
A donut joke.
Alrighty, since I guess this is where your chef gets all his quality ingredients, we probably should be going.
I don't suppose the one who sells the donuts is named Duncan, is he?
Donald
No, it's a
T.
guy named
Duncan.
Graham.
Donald T. Duncan, how you doing? Serve the best donuts in town.
Really? Kremlin's is saying the same thing over at the crispy shop.
Right?
Crem's an asshole.
There's another guy over there that
He
sells
stole
coffee.
my
His name is
recipe.
Starbuck.
Starbies! Alright, out of the black
Always
market I
so much
go.
competition down here.
Another guy over there sells really long sandwiches. His name is Subway.
And Bellatrix is gone.
It was run by a guy named Jared, but we had to kick him out.
Oh no, Ulrich has left Bellatrix's side. Whatever will we do? The devil has broken his contract.
Don't you worry about that.
That's a huge dwarf!
You guys make your way out of the sewers. This guy is pretending to work on a sewer line. I hope you found everything that you were looking for.
That and more from your, would I say twin brother?
Aye, that would be true. He be of my blood.
You get better looks in the family.
Aye, he's the ugly one.
See you next time, friend.
Of course. And remember, if you're looking for shit that you can't buy above ground, just look underground. As you all make your way out of the sewer system.
Yeah. I win.
Tom and Jerry moment.
You are now above in the city of Grimfaust.
Well, I'm going to go home and take a shower.
Not into the shower. Not into the shower.
I mean, I would like to know what meat Jacques purchased. Maybe it's something delicious.
Yeah, I'm not stepping foot in that kitchen.
Oh
Especially
yeah,
not when Jennifer's there. Don't do that.
Jennifer died.
Her ghost is still there.
Oh jeez.
Still giving him shit.
You are a bitch, Jacques. Damn it, Jennifer, you're dead. Wait, you're dead.
Jennifer.
You're still a bitch.
I wish I could throw this meat cleaver at you, but it will go right through you and ruin the woodwork. And then Lady Norris will kick my ass.
Lady Norris. Lady Norris. Lady Norris is rotting in a
Lady
cell in a coma.
Grimcloud.
In a coma.
Yeah.
In a coma, not in a
Oh my
coma.
god, Lady Norris is in Como.
Where's
Where
coma
are
with?
you going?
Oh, it's coma with Lady
That's
Norris.
Sorry, had to
Coma's
hear
got a
about Lady
dad.
Norris.
I think her father would their father would understand me killing them at this point.
When you want to say coma, but you say Como.
he doesn't even have the balls to do so.
Oh my gosh. Where's Como when you need them?
I don't know, I messaged them.
They've disappeared to the ether. Forgotten we exist.
Well, we shall continue on. Norris is going home to take a shower. What are you two doing?
Probably find an inn to rest for the night.
Yes.
And do the same because no telling what they got on them in the fucking black market and in the sewers.
I was about to say, you were more concerned about what you got from the black market?
More like the path leading to
We
it
have
from.
guest room. I mean, I understand that the goblin needs to stay by your side if you want a little more privacy. We do have a guest house.
I don't think it would be appropriate for your family to see us in that sense. The stranger, the better. Wait, what the fuck? That didn't come out right.
Stranger in the bed!
Okay,
That's
go you.
that's your inner thoughts conflicting with your outer thoughts there.
We call that Stranger Things.
I hate you guys.
We don't want the family to see anything strange, but stranger the better.
I wouldn't want to
Wait.
impose.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to impose at all.
And I think we have enough gold to last us. Well, only for a night, which what? It's roughly 5 a night for 2
Let me
people.
rephrase this. When Cyril arrives, he wanted us together. It's easier for you to be at my home. Secondly, if Deimos decides to, actually attack, I'd rather not have to chase across the city to get to you.
I mean,
And besides, we have rooms next to each other. You two can sneak about as you wish. My
I,
family's not that nosy.
I don't want
we
to risk I don't
technically I
want to
Family
don't.
of
risk failing.
spies.
Technically, I don't have to sleep with him. I just have to sleep with the gun.
Yeah, no, the gun stays with me,
Good luck.
and I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk this breaking the deal falling on me too.
Right.
Fine, to the ghost house
Again,
it is. Even though there was a nice inn that I spotted on the way into town that was still standing.
You act like the whole city went up in flames.
No,
the
That's not until
church.
later.
but the good inns and magic shops were next to the church, I'm assuming.
No.
Yes, that is the assumption that I'm going with.
You know, if I gave you what you wanted, you'd be fucked right now.
Why?
If Lady Breva's shop burned to the ground,
Oh, yeah. Then I would be fucked. Yeah, indeed.
Are you looking for like specific gear? Because my family does do some magic items.
No, I have the bracers I need right now, and then the amulet of health I'm not allowed to have. Plus, nor that would take another attunement slot that I don't have right now.
because you're not an artificer.
Fuck you. I am in another game.
So,
I promise it'll be comfortable, and we have showers and soap.
A soap would be nice right now, as she looks down, just covered in. Ugh.
Indeed.
We have a variety, including mint, lavenders, and mother's favorite, orchids.
Really thought you were about to
So
say
you
orc.
can. I'm sorry, what?
orc.
Orc.
Huh.
Orc scented soap.
I'm sure there might be some orc musk soap somewhere we can get for you if that's
Nope,
what you're
nope,
craving.
nope, I'm good, I'm
Might
good.
need some
Mr.
goblin.
Drinking Buddy already?
What's
Excuse
that
you?
made of? I wonder.
Excuse the fuck out of you? Ex-
I don't want to know how that scent is made.
Well, you see, what we do is we get a bunch of orcs
nope,
all
nope,
home
nope,
bothered,
nope,
and
nope,
then we
nope,
collect the sweat and
nope.
we concentrate it in bear fat because that was the manliest animal we could find.
Christ. Speaking of
I
orcs,
love
I need to
this.
pay a visit to my friends soon. Another time.
You all make your way to the Norris estate. A few notes that you will find. Norris's father is nowhere to be found, neither is his mother or the hound. The only one in the proverbial place are the servants and Jacques.
Jock is like, I get left in charge!
I am in charge. The rest of you puke faces, I want this house spotless.
Lady Grimcloud deserves the best.
The rest of the house is now my kitchen.
I'm
Right?
going
The
to
rest of
cook.
the house is now my kitchen. My mother would kill you. Oh,
I am
actually, no,
going.
she liked you too much to kill you. That is
I,
worse.
I am going to cook and lawn study.
Ah, that fireplace looks like it has a nice place to put on a
I am
stew.
going to cook the mild on spaghetti now.
I'm just going to throw my rancid clothes into the bin and change after a shower.
Assuming you all get showers.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm assuming that Bellatrix and Ulrich are in different showers.
We're in completely different showers.
Okay.
There's just a divider between them, one shower head.
Fuck you. That's not funny.
We arrive at dinner. Still, again, Norris, your father is missing, and so is your mother.
And your dog.
and your dog.
Hmm. Jacques, where the hell is mother?
She had some urgent business in Astoria, I believe. Something along the lines of trade route problems. The
Oh.
stuff your father
And
couldn't deal
where
with.
and where is Leos? With mother, I assume?
Leos always stays by your mother's side. You know this.
Hmm.
That is
Unless
your
there's a
mother's
little one
dog.
in the house.
Leos is your mother's dog as much as you like to protest. You know it to be true.
She spoils him too much. I take it father's out on business as usual.
A elven fellow showed up about 5 hours ago. Your father hasn't come home since.
Uh,
Very weird
there's,
seeing a drow around these parts, anyway.
Ooh.
oh, fuck.
Ruh-roh, George.
Rutro.
I take it just grunt. I'm gonna have to go deal with that. Hopefully, they haven't killed each other.
Hmm. Hopefully. Now, dinner is served. And he brings out plates and presents each of you a plate.
Of.
I don't know.
You don't know.
You didn't ask Jacques.
Shaq, what will we be dining on tonight?
Ostrich meat with ostrich eggs. Very rare delicacy.
Is that what you're buying in the black market?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mm,
Mhm.
sure.
I do
Tell
believe
me,
those are
Jacques,
mildly
have
endangered.
you been not buying liquor from the store again? You know mother gets mad when you don't buy our stock.
Tell me, young Norris, did I not see you in the black market as well? You know how your mother
Ah,
hid you down there.
I thought you didn't know what he was talking about, so then how did you see
For
him?
this purpose, I do.
To solely fuck with
but see, here's
Norris.
the thing, Jacques. It's easier for me to ask forgiveness than you.
Not really. I cook your mother's favorite meals.
Not lately, anyways.
Yes, and I'm her only son.
I'd beg to differ. The dog might take your place. He seems to be more attached to her than you are.
I look at it this way, Norris. They can always make another one of you. I am one of a kind.
Are okay then.
You are truly a delusional man, Jacques.
I just know my worth.
I don't think he's been the same since Jennifer, you know.
Meat cleaver to the side.
D- she whispered it to Norris.
He has very high hearing.
You know, the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure you're a better choice than he is at the moment.
What?
He's speaking to a certain individual.
Oh.
I don't understand what you said.
You confused the
He's
DM. How
saying,
dare you?
he's telling the demon that I do think you're a better choice at the moment than he is at the moment.
I mean, you're not wrong. But then again,
Regardless,
I
let's enjoy.
am better in every way, Ulrich.
I'll scratch
In
that. You're
time,
just as arrogant.
in time, you will learn this very, very well.
Bellatrix just randomly gets shivers down her spine and then walks away.
And maybe you'll learn some things from me in our time. After all, this
Doubtful.
possession goes a little bit both ways.
Doubtful.
Do have much more experience, of course.
Doubtful.
Doubtful that you have more experience.
Doubtful that I'll learn anything from watching you.
We'll
That is
see.
one cocky devil. I am so glad no one made side comments on that.
Look at it this way, young Alaric. Goblins only live to about 60. Demons live forever.
For the moment.
Yeah, damn shame when you die in a hole somewhere.
So, what experience do I have to gain from watching you?
I suppose you'll just have to watch and find out.
Oh, watch and find out. Your can do, won't die, kill everything attitude. Got it. Just like your mentor.
And your fuck everything mentality won't change neither.
Well, you know what they say. The devil's in the details, and if you get to know the details in a very intimate way, you can bend them to your will, per se.
No one's getting to know the details.
This is why we can't do nice things, people.
Right? I just love how Ulrich's having a conversation with himself at the table. Norris, he's doing it again.
The funny thing is that you already know all my details, and I'm slowly learning yours.
What I want you to know.
For the moment.
Well, a moment. Give it time, Ulrich, and I will show you why I am better.
Or perhaps I will show you why I am superior.
What the fuck?
You almost got a laugh out of me, Ulrich. That was a very funny joke.
Is this what it looks like when I use my telepathy, or is it not this creepy?
No, I think it's less creepy. I think this takes it to another level.
All jokes aside, this is my body. You exist within my domain.
For
While,
now.
while I may not have as much control over mine as you do yours, it's only a matter of time. As long as
It
I live long enough, that is.
it is your body for now. We'll see what we can do about that.
A good ostrich joke. Would
Thank
you
you,
use steak?
Noah. Yes, I used some sage, a little thyme, some pepper seasoning, a little salt here and there, and my secret ingredient.
Secret ingredient.
Mm.
I am not sharing my secret ingredient.
But what if we're allergic?
Then you can die.
That's okay. I don't think we are.
I wish he was joking. He actually choked the diplomat's son once because he didn't tell us what the ingredient was.
Jacques, how could you?
May that bastard rest in peace. He died as he lived, eating very good food.
I'm fairly certain that I don't have any such things, so I think I will be fine.
I haven't found anything yet, but I'm still hoping not to. Maybe Jacques will be the death of me yet.
Give it time.
You're about to exit out of your browser.
Oh shit, I am. Get away from that, thank you, mouse.
Alright. After finish eating. I will see if Father left anything in his study as to where he might be. I have a
Maybe he
feeling if
left
he's
his
meeting
book.
with whom I think.
Let's just roll this real quick. Do 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 boop. Fuck. Do 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 do. Look. Fuck.
Creak, 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 creak.
Creek.
Ah,
That
bitch!
one.
Yours is
That
worse.
one. It's still higher than what you could do.
Yes, but yours is still.
Somehow.
Yet yours is still worse than mine because yours is a
Eh,
critical failure.
me.
Fuck you both. Creaking away from the table. Creak, creak, creak. Drops axe. Fuck! Creak, creak.
You think she knows that we can see her, right?
As you say that, Narsha, you take 2 steps. Your bootlaces are untied, and you plant square in the floor.
And Bellatrix disappears. Yeah!
Alberic's slowly following
Maybe I
because he
can.
kind of has to.
Under Bellatrix's breath,
Doesn't-
you can hear her say, I can find his brunk and take it. The brunk will be mine!
Bella, we have Bronx at home.
No,
The
we
Bronx at
don't.
Plunk at home is just a trunk. It's not to say. It's like 300 pounds of brick.
We can make Bronx. We don't have to take other people's Bronx. We can make our own.
That's the only way you get brunks, apparently.
Unless you're.
Yeah, Norris is going to head to his father's study to see if there's any clue.
Yeah. Bellatrix is probably already rooting around trying to find a brunk.
No
The devil.
clues, and interestingly enough, no Bronx.
He took him with him, that bastard! No one ever leaves their brunk unwatched.
We cut to inside of the devil's right hand, where the devil is sitting on his own Bronk.
Fuck! And Bellatrix gives up her search and goes to bed.
Alaric following close behind.
Alaric gets a door shut in his face.
Alaric tries to stay as close as possible.
Alaric, I already came
Alaric
to
is sleeping on a door.
I came to consensus that I would have to share a bed with the devil. That does not mean I have to share a bed with you.
Ooh, damn.
She's.
This is all I can imagine.
Hold on.
No.
You hear the devil, Alaric. See, she likes me more than she likes you.
Wow. Just stay really close to the wall, or just put your gun or slide your gun under the door, and we'll be okay.
I am very worried about this. Hey, devil.
Yes.
Does the punishment does punishment pass on to me too?
Indeed, it does.
Oh, damn. I was afraid of
You
that.
and I are one, Alaric, so whatever deals I break, you reap the punishment as well.
Funnily enough, does that mean I also get some of the benefits?
Not necessarily. You can't make deals. Can't use my magic.
At
You
least
just
for
get
now.
the con instead of any of the pros. Like a discount devil, if you will.
Sounds like
A discount Walmart devil. You're not good enough for Target. You're the Walmart discount brand. You're great
sounds
value.
like
Great value
sounds like
devil.
a bad deal.
Live better.
You're the wish devil.
Save souls, live better. Discount devil.
Bellatrix will overhear you trying to talk to the devil and unlock the door, and then crawl back into bed.
Slowly open the
He
door,
does like him better.
close it, curls up under the bed.
No kidding.
Alright, you can climb on top of the bed. I don't think I want to find a monster laying under my bed while I sleep at night.
Lays
Ooh,
on
maybe
top.
she does like you better than me. Already inviting you to bed.
Bellatrix proceeds to make a pillow fortress between the two.
Unfortunately, you can't make a deal with her to remove this pillar fortress either. Which is what I know you were planning to do.
The devil is silent.
Damn, he's right.
Sweet dreams, Ulrich.
Norris is going to go to his nook.
Norris is in the Norris Nook.
Just know one thing. I will never be your servant.
In time, you will learn. That is another lesson. Sweet dreams, Ulrich. And there are no sweet dreams for you, Ulrich. It is nothing but nightmares.
Fucking asshole.
Nice.
So much so that I need a wisdom save, buddy.
Oh no.
Was kind of expecting that. Oh,
Yeah, you beat it,
that 20 on the other side though.
right?
Right?
Don't worry, bud. You roll a nat 20 on a wisdom save. You'll get something special. A night plagued with nightmarish hellscapes and visions of what may be the future. Who knows? Bellatrix, it's a weird night for you.
I have a screaming goblin next to you.
Pretty
Understated.
much.
Bellatrix is just like wide awake, can't sleep as she stares down Alaric, like dreadfully wanting to go to bed but can't because every time she shuts her eyes, she feels something either kick her through the pillows or
bit.
she's hearing noises.
A bit of blood drips from his nose.
Ugh.
I can imagine Bellatrix is just laying flat on the bed, her fingers interlaced with her hands on her chest, just staring up at the ceiling with a 1,000-yard stare.
But when
I
she
did this to myself.
looks over, sees the blood, wipes it off with a tissue, lays back down. What the
How
fuck did I
romantic.
get myself into?
Apparently a very complicated relationship with a possessed goblin.
then,
Again, this is why we can't have nice things.
then she eventually falls asleep. Maybe only for a few hours, but sleep nonetheless. Nord passes out in his nook reading a book.
Norse is in the Norse nook reading a book.
What a crook. It's a shame. He has done all that he could took.
He is
Technically,
And thus he felt shook.
fucking.
Next time he's gonna bet on the Canucks.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, look.
there's a coconut.
Did you mean a coconook?
Coconut.
Oh, look, there's Jacques the cook in Norris's nook.
Right next to the book.
This is not a place for Jacques the cook.
He shook.
No, but it is often a place where they will look.
Not off the hook.
God damn it. What have we become?
Apparently, we've become a possessed goblin, a barbarian woman, and a pompous noble sleeping in a mansion. That is what we've become.
I mean, if you want to sleep in the dirt, that can be arranged.
Can't tell if that was a threat.
I'm not even the first one to call him pompous either.
It is at this point that I, the DM, will reveal what was originally going to happen.
Hmm.
You are all going to be awakened, and this is what would have been going on. But we do not have the players for it.
Because one of them won't be available until 5, and that's even doubtful. And then Gurn's just had a bunch of trouble at his work.
So I offer the stipulation that we call the session here,
No.
and we can play something else or talk to each other. And next session, I will do my damnedest to get both Como and Gurren in here. And if they don't show up, you're gonna get back up. I'm trying to give everyone a chance.
This is the third session.
I'm trying.
I know.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Then I guess they get one more chance.
If they don't show up next session, I'm gonna ask Dax if he'll provide a throwaway character.
I am.
My
I
name
am
is
Vladimir Bostik. You are now known as the Full Dreamers. I'm gonna kill him.
They don't love us.
My name is Padawan Chicken. You are now known as the Chicken Men.
My name is Diego Montoya. This is my son Inigo. Oh no, I know how this is going to go.
My name is Diego Montoya. Oh, Diego. Pleasure. You will be known as the Full Dreamers. Indigo, you're gonna hate me for this, but you will understand one day. Let me introduce you to my friend. He has 6 fingers.
No, jeez.
Origin story.
That's the secret, boys. You guys are the origin story for the real protagonists.
I want to do that now. Why can't we do that?
Person that comes into contact with it has the possibility.
Did everyone enjoy their shopping session, though?
Yes.
Did everyone get what they wanted?
No.
I wanted more mischief.
More mischief.
You took away the devil. I had plans.
Damn, she really does want the devil more than all of
Fuck
it.
you! That's not what I meant. I just had plans. Oh, that's
Are we still
mouse.
recording?
Yes.
This is why I'm not allowed to play.
That's gonna be on the internet forever.
She had plans, guys.
I did.
And one
I
of
bet
them involved a charm person scroll and a bottle of wine.
We're not gonna
I
talk.
bet there was some silk rope in there eventually too.
Oh my jeez.
Just Bellatrix looking at the devil. You, I am the captain now.
So we're not playing anymore.
I'm gonna call it here.
Okay.
For Agartha, but
Boy.